the most part. That's why we'll probably see at least another XP ban, or even actually the one of the first ones here, probably from Davu. How they want to play that out. Actually, it's the Tigreal, who is also a hero that has kind of risen through, even back from the wild card and throughout the course of M5. But so far, still a lot of XP laners being open, and typically, we see a lot of focus on that, even ban-wise from the previous series.
I will say this kid Bomba's had a great run on the Terizla.
Yeah.
Essentially undefeated on it. It's been a great pick for him. Definitely something that can try to lock on to Kusei here. Does See You Soon try to first pick that? You mentioned that they're lacking a little bit of control. It would be a nice pick for them in the XP lane. Add a bit more CC, add a bit more layers, something that can kind of help MP the King out while he's on this Lancelot. Do they want to ban it? I definitely think we've seen it so much. EXP laners have been so pivotal, especially for Davu.
Oh yeah, I can see not the Uranus.
I just thought about the legs, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought about the legs, the lapu lapu, be able to slot in. However, that would make quite a chaotic lineup. When you think of those heroes, like let's say Lapu, Lance, the Bruno, it's like, all right, so who's protecting the Bruno? So it's gonna take a lot of how do you call this, coordination. I would see it work. Yeah, I like the chaos idea of it all. It's very Cambodian if they're gonna go like that. So yeah, take that away from the hands of Kid Bomba if you can. But then yeah, as you mentioned, the Terizla still available. His two best picks, Terizla and Lapu Lapu, still up on the board.
Yeah, so I think they're okay with that, right? Given the fact that they decided to go ahead and ban out two roams, Minotaur and the Tigreal, which actually a lot of teams like to kind of work around too. We even saw a surprise interaction between the Tigreal and the Louis Yi, right? Back in, was that Knockout 1, I think, where we saw it.
Which one?
I think it was Knockout 1, Louis Yi and Tigreal. The combination, the implosion with the Louis Yi. So, again, Tigreal, if he pops up, I think that leaves room for a lot of kind of variation and opportunity, but See You Soon takes the Lapu Lapu.
Chaos is what they're choosing today, it seems.
What they're choosing. That was a great prediction, Trex. That was you, man. I love it. This is so.
So this Terizla? Is this Terizla?
I'm thinking, what if they go for something a bit more supportive for Sawo? Something like the Raft, something that can give them some movement to kind of dance around here.
Oh yeah.
I'm wondering if that's kind of the route they want to go. We know Sawo can play the support, but is it in their arsenal?
If it's not the Rafaela, then maybe they can go something along the lines of a Kufra, just so that they can stop all the dashes. At the same time, you have someone who can dive the back line. For Deus Vote, dive the back line. If it's not the Terizla and all that tankiness, get a Yuzhong if you want to. Because while everyone's diving, you go for the Bruno. No, they go for damage, they go for pick-off. I like it. We talked about two heavyweights just not blocking, throwing punches. This is exactly that. This is what I see down with this matchup.
Is this also to kind of cover the base of not having the Kaja and Kadita combination? Like going that route. Okay, we have it. Not only that, but we have a lot of usage now with the Dairoth. We can lock in that penetration to deal with some of the tankiness, especially when Lapu Lapu jumps in with the bravest fighter, right?
Yeah.
You have an answer for that now.
So now we see if this Kadita is going to be roam or mid, right?
Yeah.
Now we get to see if it's going to be flexed, which way it's going to be flexed. And See You Soon, I think it was actually a good idea to pick it up front. Maybe put it in a third pick, but still, they have so much time now. They can see all of Davu's lineup. They do end up going for the roam, and they pick up the coup for themselves.
All right, so we're making predictions, but also like for the other team, we're like a step ahead and behind at
We're
the
just
same
that
time.
good.
That's high IQ.
Yeah, we're just that good.
We have foresight, but we just don't know exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
We're still honing it in.
Yeah, it's like we're analyzing from a different universe, but we're also still in here.
Yeah.
That works.
Okay.
So
Chaos.
looking at, is it chaos? That's my question. Is this chaos enough from what we were talking about, especially the fact that See You Soon wants to start momentum based against what we have for Davu?
Yeah, exactly. See You Soon gets chaos. Now that you have the Kaja and Diroth together, and the fact that they're going to also be playing around the heavy spin of the Akai, Deus Vote give more of still that calculated aggression. Like, they can be aggressors, they can be the ones leading the charge, but it's going to be a little bit more calculated. Well, See You Soon, you have a lot of room for, okay, Garanta, go make a play, we'll follow up. Oh, Kufra, go make a play, we'll follow up. While Deus Vote is a little bit more, hey, we'll do this together.
Well, we'll find out. It's Deus Vault, and see you soon. Tournament Lives of M5 on the line here. As we take a quick break, once again, both teams, a lot at stake. M5 Lives, we got to make sure, hey, everything is as situated as it should be for both of them. Now, this gives us the opportunity, once again, we threw a lot of predictions out there, right, for draft. They fell into place on different sides, some of them. So really, Trex, I guess since Renmar gave some of his insights here, where are you leaning towards? Do you like the chaos of CSU based on what you've seen, even the past matches they've had?
Definitely a lot of chaos with them. I'm not against the draft. The Kufra is definitely, it's a very all or nothing. The whole draft, I guess, is very all or nothing, right?
Yeah.
For the side of Daewoo, if they can get those picks, if they can make sure it all works together, there's definitely a lot of possibility there. They have a nice early game with the Dyroth, with the Brody, very snowbally. If that happens, then I think it could be a sure win for them. If See You Soon is able to maybe slow down any of them, get a kill onto the Dyroth early game, get a kill or two onto Brody early game, it seems like it's a very hard hole to climb out of for Daewoo.
Well, we'll see how it all unfolds. Once again, we're jumping back into the game. Deus Vault, and see you soon. Game number one. One thing that really points out here, too, and both of you guys kind of touched on this, too, they're playing around the Kaja or the Kadita, right? Yeah. Either team has this, all right, let's get a pick. If we can get a pick, great. If not, we have other tools to work around with. Boxy, that's why one of the opportunities he has.
Oh,
hold on. Okay.
Already a lot of damage. Sawo wants to keep on pushing in. Kid Bomba. It's going to have to flicker for that one, but you already see the aggression.
Yeah. Forced out, calculated, doing it together as a team. A lot of assassin emblem sets there for See You Soon. So it's so clear what they want to do. We snowball, we'll fight, we'll pick you off. Ruptures across the board. Even the master assassin on that Bruno. You See You Soon know their style.
Oh, first blood though for MP the King.
Wow, very quickly. As you were just saying, that you know what both these teams want to go for in terms of the game plan based off the picks, the emblems, and already first blood under the 2-minute mark.
And as we look at the early set, so it's going to be a rush dreadnought here for Magister. A lot of physical damage, of course, should help temper the physical scaling, the quicker physical scaling of See You Soon just a little bit.
Okay, you can already see pressure as well. Yeah. Top side. Kinbom was going to be someone that they really wanted to shut down or at least keep control, right? Even if they don't shut him down, try to keep him from making these plays. But Turtle's going to be up now. Sunset Lover also up here to get that level 4. Vital to have that available as they approach these objectives. It's going to go ahead and have a reset. But right now, See You Soon getting in position. Sao nearly level 4 too. So this is where you see the interaction, right? The Kadita versus the Kaja. Pick potential.
Oh, it's a bad spot to be walking. Kid Bomba is going to try to come in, though. Basawa will go down. And they get the terrify. Oh, Felix goes down. Sunset Lover able to pick up the kill. A nice response. A good kill into the Valentina. And they take out the XP laner.
Yeah, good trades across the board there. Let's see if Boxy the King and Ra. Boxy still has his ultimate. It's going to be difficult for them to actually contest this. Last lost a little bit too far.
Okay, Boxy going to go ahead and charge up here, but I be the King.
Oh! No! The King comes in and gives them his namesake. Able to steal the turtle.
Wasn't sure if he would get there in time, but hey, it's a Lancelot. Yep. It's MP the King.
Oh, but they pull back. Boxy the King goes down. The other King falls. It's 2 for 2 right now. See You Soon, holding a small gold lead.
I'm so speechless. MP the King was able to pull that off. It's like he heard me and was like, no, I can still do this. Great teamwork there by See You Soon, and you really got to commend their frontliners and, of course, their vision getters for being able to tell MP the King, dude, just come in here. You're going to be able to retry this away. A bit of hesitation from the side of Magister, though. I felt like he could retribution that a little bit quicker. He was playing with fire a bit, holding on to that. I get the hesitation. Maybe it's because we can see what's happening in the game more, but I felt like he could have just retribution that already.
Yeah. Either way, though, right now still pretty much even across the board, right? Nothing major happening, but real quick, anything out of the ordinary from the items?
A lot of dreadnoughts actually on the side of Deus Volt. One of the D-Roths, so a little bit more utility there. He's just going to be there more to shared armor to help out the Brody, dish out the burst while the Valentina and Brody finish it off. And even the dreadnought for the Kaja. So Deus Volt, itemization wise, they're really respecting the early physical scaling of Seiyusun, and you love to see it.
Yeah, not only that, but when they deal with that, the physical damage pressure, they should be able to play around that. And the fact too that Sunset Lover, right, has his own rough waves. This gives them another opportunity as well. As he takes a little bit of damage from MP the King, you have two options now. You can use Sao, you can use the Divine Judgment. You now have your own version of the rough waves.
Yeah.
You have multiple options, but there's the focus.
Carvey in trouble, gonna get knocked against the wall and taken out. Boxy the King picking up the kill.
Okay, Seiyusun are getting kills. It's a slower tempo, but it's a bit more efficient how they're playing. But here comes Deus Volt with a potential clap.
Okay, they're gonna poke.
Just poke.
Once again, Turtle already up. It's going to be started. Magister.
Felix gets a stun on to Magister. Magister in a little bit of trouble here. Gonna get knocked up. Taken out again. Sorry, I'm Felix. Kid Bomba though! Woo! With the Abyssal Strike. Able to take him out. But the Turtle will go to the side of See You Soon.
And now we see their Deus Volt. Let's see you soon, the rotations. But see you soon just seem to be a step ahead now in terms of the rotations. Losing that tower is going to be big. Kid Bomba.
Kid Bomba having a little bit of trouble. Forces a flicker, but MP the King doesn't want to let him through.
Wow.
Does go down. Felix picking up the kill.
Man, this is very quick, right?
Yeah.
I mean, in a matter of a minute and a half or so, there's a response and there's now momentum built up for See You Soon. That's exactly really mirrored across with the lineups that they have. Both teams kind of wanted to start this way, right? That's why they drafted these pick-off potential heroes. But right now with See You Soon garnering themselves this lead, still putting the pressure even around the map, Deus Volt is finding themselves kind of trying to catch up, right? Where are we getting our pickoffs? That's what we kind of need to do if you're Daewoo. But even looking at the gold earned, it's starting to scale up already very quickly, as we lead into the next objective.
Yeah, a little bit of damage control will be great here for Deus Volt if they can find it. It seems like rotation-wise, Boxy the King has a slight edge over Sao. But here's the funny thing about the Kufra Kaja matchup. There's a chance that if Boxy misses the initial entry with the Tyrant's Revenge, Sao's just going to pull him. And now I like the game of chicken that they're playing here right now.
Like I was saying, it's like a mirror lineup, right?
Yeah.
With a similar game plan as this game unfolds.
Yeah, and Tikuras already up for the D-Raw, so a lot more defensive-minded really is Deus Volt. I wouldn't be surprised if they're not going to be going for a more counter play.
Magister in the Tribus trying to lock on to Kusei there. Should be okay. Boxy the King lining up, going to get the knock up onto Magister. Sunset Lover going to terrify the pullback. And down, Felix still up, finally goes down. Carvey picking up the kill. Carvey able to go through the wall. MP the King going to get knocked back by the heavy spin, pinned to the wall. Can Sunset Lover get the final shots? MP the King finally able to puncture through. He's going to try to contest for this, even with the amount of health he has. Kid Bomba pushed into the mid lane. The rest will See You Soon. Trying to get some damage out. He gets knocked up, takes some damage. The Phantom Execution. King looking for, you can already see where that antique Karas is starting to help out. Kid Bomba able to survive the push.
Yeah. So right now, Deus Volt are weathering the storm of See You Soon with smart itemization, but rotation and movement-wise, it's like they can't seem to find the opening that they're looking for, that they really need. Yes, they're counterplaying. Yes, they were able to get a few kills here and there to punish, but it seems like there's always one or two members of See You Soon left alive to just trade it back eventually. This is what you get. Again, it's a styles clash, and it's interesting to see that we're seeing how we've known these two teams to fight as already on in this game number one. Deus Volt, imagine a row of knights marching together on horses, while See You Soon are those mercenaries that you got from different countries just doing whatever and they're making it work.
Be the King in a little bit of trouble here.
No way.
Kid Bomba looking for him, gets stuck. Boxy the King saving the day there. Now everyone's going to get knocked up in rough waves. And two members taking out Raw, picking up the kills. Sunset Lover looking for Raw.
Be the
King. Whoa! Dash through. How does he do it? Carvey goes down to Kusei now. Felix terrified under the tower, looks for the bravest fighter, but he feels confident. He gets the stun, and now Kusei's here to help out Sawo, taking a couple balls to the face. This is looking rough for Deus Volt.
MP the King, how many times did he defy the death there?
Yeah.
One with a Phantom Execution, the next with a Thorned Rose. I'm pretty sure there were a lot more that we didn't see. But wow, he's going up against someone named Magister, but it's MP the King with his own magic. And Ra with the Wrath Waves on this Kadita.
Rough waves.
Great timing to enter.
Those are pretty rough.
Rough waves, man.
Pretty rough wave, man.
You know what's funny? Like, the thing is when you see Deus Wold actually take the rough waves, the raw waves themselves. Oh, hold on, Master.
Ooh.
Yup.
A little bit of damage on a Master once again, forced to use a heavy spin just to get away. And now MP the King going to start taking away buffs. See you soon. Closing in the grass more and more.
Okay, so going back to the point, the thing is like, when you have Divine Judgment with a Kaja, and then you have the rough waves, you throw so much to actually get a kill, and then you're left with nothing else, really. You know, you have to kind of rely on the Garvey to pop out the damage, Kid Bomba to get the setup himself, and again, working around the heavy spin. So with this gold lead now kind of getting out of control, you're kind of left to the whims, right? Deus Wold has to give up this Lord, get prepped up and ready to defend against it. Yes, it's only the first one, but they need this. Oh,
Watch the King getting the Tyrant's Revenge on a Kid Bomba. He gets petrified as well. Able to just dash away. Daewoo doesn't want to try to re-engage. They just take what they can. At this time, it's just build-up time. Just try to get more gold. Try to close this distance.
Yeah. And now we're also seeing the effect of how one lineup that's very ult dependent on the Roamer's ult, the Divine Judgment of the Kaja here, versus a lineup that, again, as we were mentioning earlier, when you have so many options to initiate or make your own play, that when you're up against that one ult dependent lineup, it's so easy for you to just respond. Because after the Divine Judgment, what's next? The heavy spin. But if there's so many bodies being thrown by Seiyu in that one heavy spin, it's going to be more defensive. It's hard to set with it, hard to follow up as well. So now this is just Seiyu understanding the strength of their lineup. Now they're playing the macro game after playing a lot of the playing around the middle, finding control there. Now the fruits of their labor, they can finally sow it.
okay, with that, once again, Lord making its way there on the top. Massive lead right now, nearly 8,000 bucks. He's getting charged up.
Oh, another one. Luckily, the heavy spin does come out. Siren Felix going to get pulled in. No, that is the bravest fighter. Disrupting on Deus Wold. MP the King dashing through, puncturing through. Oh, the next target. Phantom Execution just misses. Sunset Lover has to use the IMU just to get away there. Sawo. I don't think he wants to go for that, but he might try to pull in MP the King. Can't quite catch on. Deus Wold just survived.
Just surviving here. They're still working on these turrets. They should be able to get this mid one. It's one hit away. Be the King going to put the pressure. Ultimately,
MP is feeling good right now,
Yeah.
man. He is just moving 2-0-5. He feels invincible.
Flow state is what it looks like
Flow
right
state.
now for See You Soon. MP the King, smooth moves, dash in, dash out. Trying to catch me, no, he won't be able to. And then Boxy as well, stepping up. And speaking of stepping up, I really want to praise, I'm Felix here. I really thought going to this series, Felix would really struggle up against Kid Bomba. But in this game number 1, he's done his job well. Clear minion wave, join us here in the center of the map. Do a little thing there, you're done. All right, go back to the minion wave. And he's kept Kid Bomba in check. You got to respect what Felix has done here.
yeah, again, the momentum.
Action.
We fundamentally are connected.
Momentum being in favor of CU Soon for the majority of the game. It's just like their lineup ended up executing better. Magister, again.
Oh, man. Magister constantly getting caught off. Able to use the heavy spin. The Petrify comes out. Kid Bomba can't connect. Magister does go down. Kid Bomba still on the run, but they get him pulled back. MP the King finally takes his damage. Able to throw it, Rose away, and Kid Bomba finally finds him, but he takes a death for it, and they're all smashed against the wall. 4 members of Deus Wold taken out as 3 still stand. A nice killing spree for Sunset Lover, but will it be enough? 3 members now possibly trying to end the game. 1 cannon minion shouldn't be enough. I'm going to try to zone away Sunset Lover. Kusei gets a couple more shots, but another wave is coming.
wave.
See you soon. Trying to end this. Rough waves come out. They're locked onto the base. Sunset Lover doing everything he can, but they're going to get the final shot. No, wait.
Whoa!
The minions are there to save the day, and Sunset Lover defends all alone.
It feels like deja vu from Debu. Sunset Lover did this before, but with a Faramis, and he's done it again. Terrified, the rough waves. Bro, Sunset Lover, man. You keep doing this, and there's a reason now. You're showing us why there's so many eyes on you as one of the best mid laners here in M5 to watch out for.
Oh man, Devu is going to go ahead and give the Lord a go. MP the King and Sarion Felix are both here, though. They have to be able to pull this off. MP the King ready with the retribution. They go in.
Find him.
Bomba locks on MP the King. A big airborne on a Magister. Can Magister try to secure this? They got to push him away.
Oh!
MP the King takes it from his fingers once again, and now Devu's on the run as MP the King is on the hunt. See you soon. Doesn't want to let it up with just the Lord. Kid Bomba trying to buy a little bit of time. The King comes in, looking for something, punctures through. Boxy goes down, and MP finds Kid Bomba.
Oh!
He wants more. The
MP!
Lord Rose and Raw finds one. The King finds Carvey. 3 members of Deus Vault have now bitten the bullet. King is okay because Kusei's here to back him up. Sawo now alone. Can he do? Can he match Sunset Lovers?
That's it.
Valiant effort. This should be
Just
it.
Sawo.
See you soon. We'll move on and take game number 1.
After a styling performance from See You Soon and MP the King, they take game 1 against Deus Vault.
This is usually the part where I say something dramatic, something intense to highlight the story. All I'm gonna say is MP the King's the MVP.
Yeah, he was definitely a monster. I mean, honestly, they just kind of they stomped that game. See You Soon
Yeah,
came in
yeah.
swinging. It didn't